Hello Scorpio, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here for your mid-July 2019 Love and General reading. Today is actually the 13th of July, and on the 16th or 17th, depending on where you are in the world, there is another eclipse. Wow. Oh, very interesting. Let's see what just fell out. We've got the King of Swords. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We have the Queen of Cups, which is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This is more than likely you. And we've got Temperance, which is Sagittarius, Major Arcana. Okay, Temperance is saying slow down. The beginning will start. We need to work through the energies. Don't forget that the change that is coming in Capricorn, Sagittarius is the sign just before Capricorn. So I think that, this is saying pace yourself. There is a new beginning. This is a Major Arcana, Aries, beginnings. New beginnings, new cycles. So this is a brand new cycle. There's always endings with full moons, and this is a full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Capricorn, and it's there with the south node, so we're letting go of past situations, past karmic, difficult energies. Dear Scorpio, you're on a roll. That's great. Oh, wow. The star just fell out. Another Major Arcana. I'm going to take it. Okay, so Aquarius is here. The cards are saying, stop shuffling. We are ready to give you the message. So, Archangel Michael, please guide me. This is a Celtic cross, Scorpio. This is a wish that you are hoping to acquire. Let's see what is crossing it. We've got the Seven of Wands. What I get from this is it's saying that stop fighting for it. It's on its way. You don't need to do anything. Just stand around and do nothing. Look at the card. Seven of Wands is usually someone who's ready for battle, ready to fight. This is like the divine is saying don't do anything. Okay, so at the bottom of the reading, which is the root of the matter, we have the moon. So we've got the star and the moon already. Now the moon is the full moon, which is going to be a partial lunar eclipse. Okay, but this could also speak of the new moon on the 2nd of July, the eclipse in Cancer. In the recent past, Six of Swords. Sorry about the glare, can't be helped. Crowning your reading is the Lovers. And I'm using the Connolly Tarot. In the near future, we've got the Six of Wands. How beautiful is that? 2 sixes, 3 sixes are 18, and 18 is the moon. So it looks like 18 is very important. Let's look at the position of you. Oh, wow. You're at the end of the road. Finished with deceptions, the darkest before the dawn. Let's see what is external to you. Oh, wow. New beginnings, dear Scorpio. You have to leave the past in the past. That's what this eclipse is all about. Let's look at your hopes and fears. Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. This is what you're hoping for. A commitment maybe, an agreement even. And let's see what the outcome is. And the Empress. Wow. Oh, wow. This is gorgeous. I'm going to sing Love is in the Air now. And we've got Leo. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo. Sun, Moon, or Rising. So many Major Arcanas fell out. You've already got 1, 2, 3, 4. And you had the Fool as well. Oh my God, so many. What's beneath that? We've got the Knight of Wands, which is movement. Quick moving, passionate, creative energy. Five of Swords, doing battle. So we go from the Five of Swords, then we go to the Six. You've already moved on, dear Leo. You've moved on. You're moving into your wish, as I can see here. Let's take an astrology card for you. So Gemini is here, Aries, Taurus, and Libra. I think, yeah, with the moon, we've got Pisces and Cancer. Aquarius already, of course, with a star. And that's it for now. And Leo. And you know that Leo is another fixed energy, just like your energy. Very fixed. Let's take your card, dear Scorpio. And we've got Saturn, return, and age. Saturn, return, and age. This is like a cycle that is coming to a close. A cycle of lessons. That's what happens. And it's a 50, which equals a 5. So there is change coming in. I'm going to take one more. Okay, Saturn is up there with Pluto, obviously. Some of you may be having your second Saturn return and going through lessons. So you're becoming the elder, the wiser through whatever you have been dealing with in the past, because this looks amazing right here. Apart from the Ten of Swords, I think that's the only difficult energy that's left in your reading. You need to get out of this mentality, because it is a mentality. Let's take one more astrology card. And you've got Capricorn I use. Wow. And it's a 22 master number. Capricorn. Some of you may have been dealing with a Capricorn. For others of you, this is like, because Capricorn and we've got Capricorn and Saturn. This is all to do with the eclipse. I think that this is the end of the lessons. Let's take some romance angels for you to get more information. Wow. Okay, so religious factors opened up. Okay, religious beliefs are changing. I'm going to put it back in the deck. I want to take 3 cards. So that's where the transformation is happening, obviously. We did have the Temperance fallout. Some of you are on the cusp with Sagittarius. And that's all about beliefs, changing your beliefs. Some of you may be even changing your religion. But Sagittarius is all about the vision of the future, the vision of the world, what's happening in the world. Let's take Archangel Michael. 3 cards for Scorpio in love. I think this one needs to come out. Wow, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So I'm going to take 2 more cards. That's the Ten of Swords that you have, obviously. Okay. Some of you are leaving a relationship in the past, letting bygones be bygones. Maybe if you were not loved or valued. With Uranus in Taurus, everyone is changing their values. Chiron in Aries is all about healing the self-worth. We've got love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And another card, I know we've got love here. For some of you, this is obviously new love. We've got the Ace of Cups, and it's in the environment position. Some of you are fearing that you will not find love, but there is something that's going to make you really happy with that Ace of Cups. And we've got wedding. Oh, wow. Okay, so Libra also had this card. We've got some sort of a commitment here. What's at the bottom? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay, so finances. I don't see there being a problem with finances. We have got the Empress here, which is all about manifestation. She's all about, she's, ruled by Venus, and therefore Taurus and Libra, both the signs that are ruled by Venus. Venus is actually in the sign of Cancer now, so Venus is quite sensitive, very open and ready for love. Venus is going to be meeting up with the North Node in Cancer. So this is destiny at play in relation to love, money, anything that you value, anything that you love. So at the foundation, we've got the card of Cancer. Why I say it's Cancer is because the moon rules the fourth house. And this is logically at the bottom of the chart, let's say, so it's about home. Changes, obviously. New beginnings coming in a home environment. Now, the moon can speak of intuition. It can speak of deception. We do have the Ten of Swords here. Some of you are actually, if not deceived by someone else, that you could be deceiving yourself, may not be thinking clearly. Thank God Neptune has turned retrograde. Those rose-colored glasses should be coming off. And the moon is also the mother, issues with the mother. Now, the moon is also fears. Okay, some of you are fearing not being able to stabilize your life, not being able to bring in someone that is nurturing and loving into your home, into your family, let's say. Okay, so here we've got in the now, we've got the star, which is a wish. It is a wish card, but it's also a card of healing and a card of hope. A lot of hope. You are hoping for a lot to happen. I would say roughly around about now, because the star is a wish and it's something that is far-fetched at a distance. The star is Aquarius, and Aquarius is all about social media, communication, as well as that it's like looking towards the future with hope. And as I said, with the crossing card, the Seven of Wands, whatever you've been up against, this card is telling me that you don't need to do much now. And sevens are the divine. Okay, Seven of Wands, we go in the near future back to the 6. So to get to the 7, you have to pass the 6. So there was some sort of a success that maybe you've had to fight for recently, but I think that you're at the stage where I think that you are trusting that if there was ego in the past, that's going to come down and you're going to be successful, because the Six of Wands is a card of ego. Now, some of you, yes, maybe in your egotistical side, maybe pushing forth and saying, I am this, I can do this, I've got the ability, I'm worth more, this is my value. And, it's a healthy ego is good as long as it's not overbearing and, making you look like an idiot, because too much ego will backfire. It's only a matter of time. People don't like that. There's the Six of Swords, moving into a wish fulfillment, moving residence, moving intuitively, and, just even thoughts, the way you think. Are you logical? Are you thinking things through? Is it time to move on? You're moving on and you're taking those thoughts with you. So you're crossing over a bridge and you look to be successful in doing that. As you can see, she's holding a torch. So she's moving somewhere. She's holding a torch for someone. Someone like, dear Scorpio, we've got Aquarius here. So you may be, and I feel that this could also be, I feel that the Aquarian energy is like your moon may be there. You may have your moon in Aquarius. I feel that you may be dealing more than likely with probably more water, because we've got the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. And I'm going to say that, yes, because we've got the Empress, the air sign is not only Aquarius, and I think you had the King of Swords, which usually shows up as Aquarius for me, but we could be talking about Libra. You may have Libra North Node, let's say, because Libra is, ruled by Venus, which is the Empress. And I believe that you are dealing more than likely either with a Cancerian or a Piscean person who may, we've also got Gemini here as air. But I think that that's more a head over heart decision. For some of you, yes, of course, it's going to relate. I feel that we're talking more about water, Pisces or Cancer with Leo. Now, some of you, yes, we've got Leo and we've got Sag here, I'm going to say, because the Knight of Wands does speak of Sagittarian energy for me. So some of you are dealing with the sign of Leo or Sagittarius. Now, because the Six of Wands is many times the card of ego. Now, Leo, because they are ruled by the sun is our ego. So we may be talking more about Leo than Sag. And again, could be your rising sign or could also be in, the person you are dealing with, Ace of Cups here. So yes, you are moving on, taking your thoughts with you. You're carrying the torch for someone. There is, this is like, there is growth, there is promise on this wand here. And on your mind is a decision that you need to make. And it's, it's like thinking, this is you thinking like, do I take the logical approach or what do I do? Do I go for what my heart is telling me? Because my heart is telling me that I need to make a decision. Like my heart is broken and I feel that some of you have left behind an air sign. So could be any of the signs that I've already mentioned. And I'm going to say that, dear Scorpio, I would not be surprised if you are like, this is the end of dealing with an air sign. But this is the end of the end. It doesn't get any worse. I think that there's been issues and could even be like you may be dealing with someone who's psychologically off their rocker, if you know what I mean. Someone who is a little bit cuckoo psychologically. I don't know why I'm getting that. I just am. And so in the near future, Six of Wands is saying that, you are finding your balance. Some of you may be very, very successful within career, whatever you do for work. This has been a dream come true. You're on your path to success in the near future. For many of you, this is like a dream come true, and you're going to be recognized. You're also very popular. What I see here is what I see here. You could even be in a partnership. Yeah, you may be working with another partner and the successes are coming in. Now, this could also be like, this could be like being exhausted, too much on your mind. If this is not deception, this is not someone that you're dealing with. This could be just those 10 swords in your back where you've put too much effort in. Some of you may even have back pains. But it is a completion, is a 10. So it works, it turns into that Ace of Swords. Now, in your environment, Ace of Cups, some news that is coming through. Look at that little bird, that dove, it's coming through. The news is coming. Something's going to make you very happy. This is little Cupid here. Messages could be exchanged in love in relation to, your emotional self is being communicated here, I believe. And this is a beginning. That's, as I was saying, this turns into the Ace of Swords. So this could be some sort of truth coming to light that the end of suffering is here. Some of you are even severing ties with your past, and that's what this eclipse on the 16th of July is all about. For a new beginning, you're making space for something that you may already have communicated in the recent past. Okay, maybe you were working with issues. The issue was like being able to move. Patience was necessary, courage was necessary, trust as well, maybe even finances. Wow. Soulmate. Soulmate is right under the finances and career. Soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. Some of you are struggling maybe with your finances. Maybe there are many obligations that you could have suffered some losses as well. But the future is looking amazing because of the Empress here. She's all about abundance. You know, she's very Venusian. Venus is money, it's love, it's values. Okay, so some of you could be like, you know, dealing with the past. Maybe your pocket is being drained. That's why there are problems with your finances. If there was unrequited love, you started to love yourself first, obviously. Okay, putting yourself first. Maybe you've met someone that's putting you first instead of themselves. And maybe this could be what is leading to a commitment. The wedding is a commitment card. Now, others of you could have been in a marriage where the person you were dealing with was loving themselves first because they didn't love you. You could have been married, and finances and career was all about money. But underneath the finances and career is the soulmate. So it's not about business. It's about heart. It's about love. So your hopes and fears is an agreement. It is finding balance where your emotional self is concerned. Two of Cups is two people that are drawn to each other because they have the same wants, the same needs. They understand each other. It's two people that are, you know, they're on the same page. Two people that want the same thing. And it is a minor arcana, but I do see it as a soul card, a soulmate card, obviously. There is an agreement here. Some of you could be even agreeing to disagree, sorry about that, with someone that you have been dealing with in the past. Okay, so you've gone through your lessons, your Saturnian lessons. You've become all the wiser for it. You've put in the hard work. Capricorn is work. It's authority. It's like where the eclipse is happening. And does say I use. Some of you may have been used and abused. And this is the end of that. You've actually turned intelligent. You've actually learnt your lessons. You've grown much wiser, and now you are turning into through the hard work, because we've got Capricorn here, right? Through the hard work of Capricorn, now is the time of change, and therefore some of you may be even in business taking the throne. You're becoming the leader. Saturn is like, it's longevity, it's stability, it's physical. You know, the money will start coming in through the hard work. Some of you may have taken on the position of someone who was in your family, who was the elder and the wiser, and you're trying to fill in a big pair of shoes, which is hard work. But, you know, with Pluto and Saturn there, I think that it's, that's tough. It's tough love, but it's going to work to your advantage. You do end up with the Empress. And this could be a mother as well in your life, a mother that is very nurturing, very caring, and could be someone that is even helping you financially, of course. Now, the Empress can also be pregnancy. Some of you are pregnant with a creative project. You are pregnant with a child. Some of you are already a mother, and with the Empress, it's not only, because it's a 3, she's all about expansion. You may already be a mother, but falling pregnant again to someone else, to a new love. This is a new love. Some of you, of course, because it's retrograde Mercury at this time, I'm going to say that for some of you, it could be someone coming back from your past, someone that you've already known, because we do have the Star card here, which, this is the recent, the near future. So this part here of the reading is the now, but it could also blend into the recent past. One moment, please. Okay, so what I'd like to do now is to take some more cards. I'm using the Albano-Waite special edition. Oops. I did get a sneak preview, and I was going to take it on here, of the 5 of Swords. So yes, 5 of Swords and 10 of Swords. 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords, and then we go to the 10, quickly moving out of that energy, getting to the end of it. This is, as I said, could be someone coming back from the past, or maybe, an air sign is moving towards the past. Now, if this is your energy and you've got air in your chart, then you are quickly moving into some sort of, there's going to be a meeting, some sort of a meeting. Why? Look at that. That's why. For some of you, this could even be, of course, this could be a fight, an argument, and then one person, they just, how do we say it? They just log out, like, they check out. Sorry, no can do, see you later. So let's look at the moon, and we've got the Queen of Wands. So, dear Scorpio, Queen of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Now, the Queen of Wands is someone who's very spontaneous, very, very passionate. This is more than likely a Leo, and I wouldn't be surprised if it isn't. Remember how I said we've got water and Leo, Pisces, Leo maybe, Pisces or Cancer and Leo. I would say, for some of you, of course, this is your energy because you are the most passionate water sign of all 3. So, but I think that more than likely this is someone that you've already got in your heart because, I was going to say you're hoping for them to come into your home. You're hoping for them to be in your sanctuary. You're hoping for them to be close to you, to be part of the family. And that just opened up the 3 of Wands, which is a card that it says this person could be at a distance to you. But this is another 3. 3s always speak of growth and expansion. And again, we've got the Sagittarian energy. Someone is looking across the seas. Maybe this is someone from a foreign background, different upbringing. Let's look at that 6 of Swords. And we've got the Magician, which is, Mercury. Communications, moving into many communications. Again, as I said, Mercury retrograde could be bringing, now we've got the Magician rules Virgo. It's Mercury, right? So it rules Virgo and Gemini. And you've got Gemini here. So the Magician is someone who has got everything they need. They don't need anyone else. So as above, so below. Whatever's going on up there is also reflecting and mirroring our lives down here. Now, you may have been dealing with someone who was quite manipulative in the past, all right? And it's sitting right on top of the Swords, the air energy. So let's look at the Lovers. And we've got the King of Swords, who showed up before. As you remember, he did show up before. So that's probably why. That's probably why he had to come out. He had to show himself. King of Swords is someone who is logical, someone, though, who is cold. They do not show their emotions. And this is a decision that needs to be made. But are you going to make the decision with your logic? Remember what we said? Yes, there is communication. Maybe through the communication of Mercury retrograde, you'll be able to come to a decision. But the advice here is don't use only your logic. Open your heart and listen. See what it says in there. Wow. Let's take the Six of Wands. Now, the King of Swords could also be a solicitor. This could also be a surgeon, a doctor. Let's look at that Six of Wands. What's that all about? Okay, so how many cards do we have here? We've got 3 cards. The Four of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. So, very interesting. So the Four of Cups is an offer that has been received, but it's not being able to be accepted because there is a burden that is being dealt with. Ten of Wands speaks of busy, busy, from the Six of Wands to the Ten of Wands straight away. Work has been quite a burden. Now the Queen of Cups, if you remember before, I did say that you could be dealing with someone that's either got Cancer or Pisces and Leo or Sag. Well, there is the same energy. This is water, and she's sitting right on top of the card of maybe Leo, I said, because of the Leo is ruled by the sun, and the sun is the ego. So, also the Queen of Cups is someone that is very intuitive, very strong in the realm of mysticism, very strong intuition, a lot of emotion as well. So what I feel here, dear Scorpio, is that for some of you, I do believe that this Queen of Cups, it could be someone that has got work where, you know, anything to do with psychic abilities, anything to do with like looking at the occult. Now, for some of you, this is your energy because you are Scorpio. You are very intuitive as well. What I'm feeling here with this, with these 3 cards is that those of you that have been dealing with someone who's got a strong ego, you know, a strong ego is such a strong ego that it's negative. It's, you know, because the Six of Wands is right next to the Ten of Swords. Then I think that the lessons are coming through, because having the Ten of Swords after that Six of Wands, it's like, you know, the divine gives us a slap in the face and says, what? You need to ground yourself, right? Because there is no grounding here. So what I think here with the Queen of Cups is that your intuition is telling you that, oh my God, like there's too much ego. This is like red alert, you know, red alert. I need to like get me out of here. That's what I feel. I don't know why I feel it. It's like your intuition is, it's just going off and it's ringing and it's saying, get me out of here. This is going to be really tough. Or what you see in that cup is a burden. What your intuition is telling you about the situation here is it's telling you like alert, alert. Now, the alert is what? For the Ace of Cups, because this is the Four of Cups, yes? This is the Ace of Cups that is given by the divine. Now, you're concentrating on those Three of Cups, though. So you're probably way too deep in your own burdens to be able to see that Ace of Cups. So what this is telling me is that in the near future, there's going to be you will have a hint of this Ace of Cups coming through. But with all the burdens and all the emotions, you won't know that it's there. So you obviously will not accept it. There is too much ego. There's too much business going on here. There is cycles that are ending. Let's look at this Ace of Cups. Of course, the King of Swords could be your energy. You're the one that's making a decision. If you're choosing between two people, the cards are going like crazy. Let's take that Ace of Cups. What's in the environment? What's all around you? Temperance, okay? Temper yourself. The angels are working on your behalf. Sagittarius is here again. Now, Sagittarius is also, it's spirit. It's the divine. It's also higher education as well as, continuing your studies, maybe about foreign cultures, different nations, people from different religions for some of you. But for a lot of you, I think that this Temperance card is saying that you will be healed. As you could see in the background, the sun is coming out. That sun is starting to shine. This is also a very healing quality. So that Ace of Cups, I think, is a saving grace. It comes in just in time. Just in time. Let's take on the Two of Cups. Two of Cups, and we've got the Page of Swords. So the news is coming through. The truth is being communicated. Another card with that Page of Swords, and this could even be, we've got two pages now. A lot of youthful energy. So communication about love, messages about love. Some of you may be already parents. We've got a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, as well as air sign, which is, the Page of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Now, you know that the Page of Swords could also be someone who is spying, someone who is checking out social media. Some of you are looking to see, I think someone is actually spying on you. Someone is waiting for you. They're waiting for an offer from you. That's what I feel, dear Scorpio. Maybe they have already offered you this cup, but you were too busy. Now, I don't know how they communicated it, but it did not click. You were too busy with way too many things. Let's take another Temperance, another card on that Temperance area in the Ace of Cups. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is here as well. Scorpio, your 7th house is Taurus, so I'm going to say that you've got a bright new beginning here. So the money is beginning. The project that you are beginning, something that's going to make you really, really happy, is beginning. Now, the Ace of Pentacles can speak of marriage. Yes, the promise of marriage. But for those of you that have just come out of a relationship, obviously, this is going to take time. That's what Saturn is all about. Capricorn says that there's lots of work to be done. But, this is like walking through a new doorway. As you could see, there is some sort of a beginning to an agreement. The news is coming through, the offer or even apology. Sometimes the Page of Cups can be an apology. Now the Ace of Pentacles many times can even be a promotion. It can be, you know, let's move in together, a commitment. Doesn't necessarily have to be marriage. For now, let's take another card on the Empress. So the Empress is all the things that we value. All things that we value around relationships, other people, how we value them and how they value us. Oh, wow. There we go. The Wheel of Fortune is here with the Hierophant. That is beautiful. There is a commitment. You know, I feel that this could even be a promotion or more money at work. It's going to make you really happy. You've been very patient for this. The 10, Wheel of Fortune. And if you are working in a large firm, you know, this is like you are climbing the ladder. Also, your beliefs are changing drastically where marriage is concerned. Okay, so some of you are actually tying the knot. Some of you may already have been pregnant. You're pregnant, you've got back problems, even if you aren't dealing with someone from the past. That's another message that's coming through. Again, Taurus and values. Sagittarius, which is religion. The Hierophant, again, religion. Some of you may be changing your religion, yes. There is a commitment here. There is a marriage. Luck is here. You are building a very strong foundation, dear Scorpio. You've been putting in the hard work. You've been pushing forth. Maybe your beliefs are changing. Some of you are marrying because of pregnancy. What I'd like to do now, I want to take one card on the Strength card. There it is. Oh, wow. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles here. So, yes, Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. Money. Leo and Virgo. Some of you may be dealing with someone who's on the cusp. Remember, we've got the Ace of Pentacles here, which can be another earth sign. Now, what I'd like to say here is that you've got the Mother of Earth twice. So we've got the Minor Arcana and we've got the Empress. Major Arcana. Both are the Mother of Earth. Some of you have got a mother that's always been there for you. And I think that you may even be following in her footsteps, whether you are male or female, doesn't matter. But the Queen of Pentacles is someone who is very grounded. Now this eclipse, this time period could be grounding a lot of people where, you know, their head was up in the sky. There are very grounding energies, especially with Saturn here. Everyone is like being brought down to the ground. Now Saturn gives the rewards. Saturn also, you know, through that hard work, Capricorn, promotion, abundance, putting all that tough energy, work, blood, sweat, and tears. Some of you are seriously becoming the authoritarian. You are taking on the throne. You are becoming the Empress. What I'd like to do is take a couple of Sibillas. And then I'm going to take an angel answer. You can start formulating, start thinking of your questions. What I want to look at mainly, I want to see here in the near future, What is this huge burden that you're carrying? We've got a child here, the bambino, which means something new. This is also the Seven of Pentacles, so you may be looking at a situation. Do I start something new? Am I ready, since I was dealing with crap in the past, right? Am I ready to take this next step? It's not easy for you. Here we've got the Vedovo. You're still trying to heal. This is the Three of Swords. There has been a love triangle here. Some of you have already started seeing someone before you've actually closed the door on someone else. Now, for others of you, this could be just, you know, the Three of Swords. Maybe you lost someone in the recent past. This is someone who is stuck in their past. And this could be, yes, the psychological issues that I said you are dealing with. Someone who may not be, maybe they've lost, maybe you're dealing with a partner that had issues from losing someone in the past. Maybe they weren't all that stable mentally. This could also speak of heartbreak, even problems with the heart, health issues. And then we've got the Lamante, which is Romeo comes in to offer love. This is a good offer. And this is a number 11. So this is like love helps to heal the past. That's what I see here. So you can heal your past. Now, some of you may already be a father, a mother. You know, love heals the wounds of the past. So you need to trust in that. You know, let's take one more. Now we've got the Lamante, which is like the Knight of Cups, and we've got the Queen of Cups here. So again, the male seems a little bit more immature than the female here. Okay, whether it's age or may not be a big difference, but, and we've got Fortuna. Wow, Five of Wands. It's been a bit shaky for you. You've been trying to build on something. Here comes the Wheel of Fortune. Twice, dear Scorpio. Twice. This is luck. This is like Jupiter's sister, or no, probably his daughter. One of his daughters, if it's not the sister. And it's called luck. This is Tihi. Tihi means luck. So I would like to take a angel answer for you. Please ask your question. Oh, wow. Okay, so the cards are starting to fly already. Oh, 3 cards. Okay, Scorpio. Wow. Okay, so ask your angels. Choose a new direction. And romance. So the new direction that you take is going to bring you romance. Okay, so I'm going to read from the book, Ask Your Angel. So maybe Archangel Michael here in this reading is giving you these answers because you are asking. Your angels are always with you. However, you must ask for their assistance in order for them to provide you with the help you're seeking, because heaven respects your free will choices. State your questions to your angels clearly. You can do so either out loud or silently in your own mind. Your angels will instantly help you according to God's will. Your angels may also have special messages for you about the situation you're asking about. Sit quietly in a peaceful place indoors or out in nature and ask for advice and guidance. Notice what messages come to you. If possible, the answers will come to you through your feelings, hearing, or sight, or perhaps you will just know the answer. You can also ask the angels for signs during the day to guide you onto the right path. Let's look at choose a new direction. Some of you, for those of you that, you know, the offer of love with the Four of Cups, those of you that did not notice that offer, the person that offered you that cup is probably choosing a new direction. They're offering you their cup in a different way. So the time has come to choose a new direction for your life. The circumstances that you find yourself living in may seem full of discontent. You know that there is something more out there in the world for you. Something out there in the world for you, and you've been procrastinating following the guidance of your angels. Make a conscious choice to be the person you are meant to be. Create an action plan for yourself that leads you in the direction of your divine life purpose. Begin taking steps immediately towards a happier future. And the future is here. Romance and the future will be probably around the eclipse time, maybe just before, maybe just after. Usually it can work both ways. And for those of you that are, single, romance is coming in. Maybe you were dealing with someone that they were not very happy. Can't find the card. That's funny, isn't it? Yes. The page, I can't find the page. So you are choosing a new direction because you've received, after the suffering, you've received the messages from the divine. And, the messages could even be anything that is, any synchronicities, anything that you notice is not normal. It's not something that happens every day. It's a sign for you. Please take heed of that. That's very important. Now, a very important relationship is about to enter or has recently entered your life. This is the romance you have been waiting for. Like all partnerships, there may be ups and downs, but don't let that deter you or shake your confidence. Have faith that love is coming into your life to stay. And Virgo had this same card. If your question was about a current relationship, you can expect the parties to become closer to one another. Past disagreements will fade away. And trust will grow. All relationships have peaks and valleys. This card indicates an upward movement to a new level of dedication and intimacy. This can include engagement, marriage, or a form of recommitment to one another. Even recommitment is here. So yes, going through those Saturnian lessons doesn't mean that everyone's going to separate, right? Okay, so I will leave it at that. Otherwise, the readings get way too long. It's already long. But, dear Scorpio, thank you so much. Sending you lots of love and lots of blessings. Wishing you all the best for these difficult times. Now, your ruler is on the South Node. Your ruler, Pluto, is on the South Node with the eclipse and Saturn. So this is, of course, very life-changing on a core level for you. So I'm wishing you all the best. Be strong and look forward to the bright future that you have ahead of you. All the best. Love you all so much.